Good evening, Postal family. What's going on? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to my channel. How's everybody doing today on this Monday evening? Boy, it was rough again today. Just got back. It was tough. Mondays are already tough, but with the political mail. So, anyways, what we got going on? A lot of outrage over the tentative agreement that was released, and I want to get to some of the statements different people within the organization have released, and just a lot of anger all over. Obviously, the agreement is by any means, it doesn't suit us. It's way out there. So a lot of anger going on in the carriers, rightfully so. We waited close to 600 days, and this is the product he throws at us. So, like I said, there's a lot of outrage going on, and steps need to be taken to handle this thing. Which way? Now we got to vote. We got to sit there and watch our mailbox until the ballots arrive, and then we got to vote on it and on to the next steps. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do. If you like this sort of content, I would really appreciate it. You can go ahead and subscribe. I love all my supporters. I thank all my supporters for everything. Wow, you guys, all these comments from the previous couple of videos, really awesome, really informative. I appreciate it so much. I love reading all the comments, answering you guys, and what you all going through. Really, really appreciate it. So it's awesome what you guys do out there. Keep giving me the thumbs up for the channel. Really helps out the channel, and I love what I do for all of y'all, my supporters, and I try to do the best that I can with what I have, but it doesn't matter. I get back late. I still, I want to get some stuff out there to you guys, whatever I have. So again, appreciate all your supporters. Anyways, let's get to today's video. Different people have released statements that I wanted to get to. First one is from Brother James Henry. Brothers and sisters, let me start by saying I too share in your anguish, disappointment, frustration, and disdain for the tentative agreement that was presented to the membership for ratification. I'm of belief that the TA is woefully short of expectations by the membership and exceedingly deficient of what our letter carriers deserve. Moreover, it's devoid of the respect our letter carriers have earned through their devotion, dedication, and hard work through any and all circumstances. I, for one, will be voting no on the TA and encourage each and every one of you to do the same and ask your fellow carriers to vote no as well. This TA represents an epic failure, historical epic failure in leadership and recognition of that letter carriers who deserve to be industry leaders in wages, benefits, and working conditions by our president. It is simply not enough to do well as other sector workers. We deserve and demand better because we are the best. Well said, James Henry Wells. After 20 months of negotiations, a TA should have been presented that reflects the time that carriers waited for allegedly a historic contract. It is a historic in a sense that there has never been such a letdown of the carriers and depicting being tone deaf to the light and financial burdens carriers now endure. After my 36 years of service and being the NALC Vice President, I have an understanding of what is expected of the NALC leadership, and what we are getting now does not meet the basic standards of ensuring the interest of our letter carriers come first. Vote no. I am in solidarity. James D. Henry. There's Mr. Henry with his statement. He's a vice president. Apparently, our president did not mention with anybody, did not talk to anybody about the agreement, what he made up. This is really disgraceful on his part. This is in decades, of NALC leadership. Apparently, this sort of thing hasn't happened before, so there's a lot of anger. He just made it up. He just looks like copy paste, and then he just sent it away without even, talking to anybody, getting others' approval on it. So this is from the CLC statement regarding the tentative agreement. Yesterday, the NALC Executive Council met and discussed the tentative agreement. For the first time in decades, the national president of the NALC did not seek nor receive the Executive Council's recommendation on the tentative agreement. There it is. He didn't bother talking to anybody, presenting it to the other members, just made it up again, and there it is. After 600 days, that's the product we got. This is from BFN Statement on the tentative agreement. Vote no. The details of the tentative agreement have been released, and it is clear that they are not what letter carriers need. 1.3% is a joke, a disastrous joke, big joke, and skipping the first two steps is not enough. Build a Fighting NALC urges members to vote no on this inadequate contract. This is what the contract looks like when the NALC doesn't put up a fight. We demand a living wage of $30 an hour starting pay, full COLAs and top pay comparable to UPS wages. This weak contract is why Build a Fighting NALC organized around open bargaining. We can win more if we fight for it. We need to flex our collective power to fight for what we need, just like many other unions have. My apologies, guys. There was a mess up on the recording, but I'm back. Continue where I was. We were at BFN statement on the tentative agreement. Just want to continue from that statement. What they were saying, we demand a living wage of $30 an hour starting pay, full COLAs, and open bargaining. We can win if we fight for it. We need to flex our collective power to fight for what we need, just like many other unions have done. BFN is hosting a Zoom meeting on Sunday, 10/27, which is this coming Sunday, at noon Central Time to kick off our Vote No campaign. Join us at the meeting and organize to fight for the contract we deserve. Vote no, fight for the contract we need. That's BFN statements. This is another thing picked up. NALC President confidence vote. The removal of National Association of Letter Carriers NALC President Brian L. Renfro from office for lack of confidence is a serious matter that requires careful consideration. According to the NALC Constitution, the President is responsible for enforcing union rules, overseeing collective bargaining, and presiding at biennial conventions. Voting mechanism. The NALC Constitution outlines the process for removing a national officer, including the President. A vote of no confidence can be initiated by a petition signed by at least 10% of the total membership, which must be verified by the NALC's General Counsel. If the petition is deemed valid, a special meeting of the Executive Council is convened to consider the removal. But that's apparently a lot of folks have already tried that, tried removing him with no luck. So that's where we're at, everybody. A lot of outrage coming in, different statements. I just wanted to share with coming in. James D. Henry had one, CLC, and BFN. So that's where we're at right now. The so-called tentative agreement is out. A lot of anger, a lot of people with questions. Guys, I'm getting a lot of questions like, this is not the final product. We got to vote on it now. I know the new CCAs are kind of concerned where they fit in on the pay table. They're asking questions, rightfully so. But this is just an agreement. We get to vote on it now. Watch your mail. Once you get that ballot, fill it out quickly and send it back so we can get to the next step. Nothing is final in this thing right now. We still got to vote on it. And then depending what happens, arbitration and all that, changes that we need to happen in the contract, then we'll get the final product. Right now, don't worry about where you're going to be on the pay scale and if you're a C or whatnot, the different questions. All right, guys, just wanted to say that was my video for today. Just a lot of outrage coming in. Wanted to go over different things. People have released their statements, and we'll go from there. Again, this is Saeed. We'll catch you on the next take, guys. Thank you a lot. Thanks for all the support, and always positive. Stay positive, stay good, and most of all, stay safe out there. Take care, guys.